Creation with Zach, episode number something. Yep.
7?
7. Today we got a little special creation.
Would you like to Vanna White the ingredients?
It's Heinz homestyle gravy.
What is
classic
that?
chicken. Chicken's very high in protein, it's very good for you. And we got Bang Energy. We want a low calorie option because Zach's trying to lose weight. It's a rainbow unicorn, a very popular flavor back in like the 1800s.
I heard George Washington actually drank this. This like bullseye right here symbolizes. I thought Hamilton got in some like shootout with someone, right? Like a duel.
Aaron Burr.
Aaron Burr?
Yeah, that fella.
That guy. Okay. Look at this. Potent brain and body fuel. Alright. I feel like that's pretty enhanced. Yeah, so I mean a nice soup to kind of ease the night. It's a midnight snack at 9:30. So right here we have a pot, 2-quart pot. We have a 2-quart pot here. We're gonna use.
Which burner are we using, Zach?
Kind of lucky with the left.
And also, let me mention, we have a very nice soup bowl here, rounder than most bowls.
Rounder than most bowls.
And we have 2 spoons because I guess we didn't realize that 2 people had put out spoons, so we just put them both here.
Okay, so basically today, we've introduced the ingredients, right? We're just gonna make kind of a second dinner type soup, like Hobbit style. So we're gonna make kind of a second dinner Hobbit style meal right now. It's kind of like a chicken-ish vibe, and also kind of like a unicorn and chicken combo. I have tried those before. I know it's gonna be good. Also, make sure that you have a carbonated beverage or else it's not gonna turn out right. The gravy is the soup base, but this right here is sort of the extra flavoring. We're not using any like chicken stock or any of that.
Alright, so we get started, Zach?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first put the base in.
And how much of that do you want to put in, Zach?
I think we're gonna put the whole thing in this.
Sounds about right.
This is 12 ounces. For all you non-freedom unit people, it's 340 grams. Alright. This is a good nutritious meal. Ooh, nice pop. Ooh. It's pretty flavorful.
And I wish I ate chicken.
Oh, true. No, it does have chicken stock. This might be not a vegetarian meal for all my veggie homies out there. I would get some tofu stock.
That's not really a real thing, but if you find it, use that.
Pour at kind of a 45-degree angle and then just. Yeah. Okay.
So chunky.
Give it a little swirl to distribute the nutrients properly. Perfect.
A sanitary workspace is very important.
Let's film Vinay.
For the next part of this, we gotta add the flavor.
I think we should probably start heating it up first.
Yeah, that first.
Right. So I'm gonna go with the light. Oh, I think we're gonna go in high. Okay, that's hot. If your gravy does not jiggle like that, you should probably get some new. Ooh,
wow.
Those bubbles mean it's working. Okay, get those bubbles.
See how it's bubbling very much because it's a very low boiling point for this substance here. So you want to cool it off with some delicious, nutritious Bang Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see how it's foaming?
You want it to pour in
you want it,
that foams like that, yeah?
Yeah, but get it distributed real nice.
Oh, that was a beautiful job. Now look at these little chunky bits in here. Like that's kind of part of the flavor profile we're going for today. We have some bubbles. It's not at that point yet where it's boiling.
But you do want to stir it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's 2 different consistencies that don't mix too well without
some proper encouragement. Okay.
Make sure you don't burn yourself because as well, this thing does bubble quite a bit.
Yeah, so we're just gonna finesse it real good.
Right.
This kind of does look like my vomit from that other episode, but I didn't eat that.
Would have been a good episode if you did eat it. That probably would have been the last episode.
So we've had it on high for a big amount of time. I'd say we had it on high for about 3 minutes, 47 seconds.
A very big amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go the med setting.
Med stands for medium.
Medicinal.
Very popular medicinal dish back in the 1700s.
Yeah, so the cameraman then had a question of like, how big is a big amount of time? So I would say big is probably about there. That equates to about 3 minutes and 47 seconds, as I said before.
It should be noted this is getting very hot because it's all metal. Once it gets too hot to hold, you know you're good. That's a good metric.
Are we good on the med setting?
I think we're good. I think honestly we're probably good enough to pour out the dish.
Alright, I'm gonna go on the low. Now let's get the bowl ready. Oh, we forgot the secret ingredient. Alright guys, so we've been letting this sit, I would say approximately, so we had it on low maybe about 3-4 more minutes, and now we have this secret ingredient, alright? This is just for you guys at home, alright? Make sure you grab a leaf of lettuce. Of course. Yeah, I would make sure it's like a little bit kind of cared for. You know, you don't need one of those perfect ones, you want one with character. The character enhances the spice profile more. That's kind of what we're going for today. So that's looking good. Let me do a nice sniff. Okay. It's giving me sort of like if you mix chicken and then you also mix that with like some of those fruit snacks that you get, maybe you put in a blender or something. I'm not really sure. Not Gushers, not Gushers.
No, he's talking about the Scooby-Doo ones. The one with the Scooby-Doo that's blue. That's the one everyone wants, remember?
It feels like all of them, all the fruit snacks, the Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, all in like one mashed flavor, you know?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Vinay, can I have you hold this lettuce for me? I would like you to break it in half. There we go. Listen to that rip. This one's gonna go on the top when we finish the dish. This one I'm just gonna put inside of the soup.
It's more of a relish.
It's nice and bubbly. That's kind of what you're looking for, is the bubbles. And as you see, I've still had it on the low, but now I'm just gonna switch it off real quick. Ooh, time to serve it up. Made a good amount. Should gracefully try to get a leaf in there. Oh yes, perfect. Another technique is like, I know this is soup and usually I have my soups hot, but you can actually put this in the refrigerator, right? And you can have a cold soup. Kind of finesse that top part like a canoe, yeah. I sort of did a similar entry when I was trying to get into one of those cooking shows. I feel like they didn't appreciate what I was doing.
You know, not meant for every palate, as they say.
I think they should have sent out a different taster. Exquisite. This is a collaborative effort. Usually I bake alone on this show, but today was an exception. It was a complex meal. I needed the extra hand, alright? So what I also like to do is like the perk of having this, right? We kind of roasted it a little bit because of the heat of the soup, right? And now we can just use this to kind of give it a final stir. Okay, perfect, exquisite. Alright. Kind of dissolves in there and gives all those like valuable nutrients.
That's a fact.
True that. Word. So basically, we have the little swirls.
Smells delicious.
Probably oil or something like that. All right. We're gonna go for the smell test.
It was divine.
It was divine. I admire that beauty. This has given me some magical experiences back when I was a wee boy attending the prestigious Academy of Exotic
At Walk on
Delicacies.
Hills Regional High School.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's get into it, yeah?
Let's have a nice snack, alright. Okay. Taste.
Initial
Peter,
thoughts.
that is quite divine. It does give me kind of like a Lego brick type thought when I eat it.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
We're going in for scoop 2. It does sort of remind me of those. You ever played the game like Sonic the Hedgehog? Those rings that you collect. And then there's one obstacle course where you have the rings and you're going around like a little
Oh yes,
loop.
I'm familiar with that one. Yeah.
I'm familiar with that course.
Yeah.
It's giving me like the head is just it's like a head rush, you know, like in the game, in the zone. Ready to go to bed, you know? That's what I'm feeling. I feel like we need to...
So, to clarify, the energy drink makes you want to go to bed.
Well, it's given like a set amount of working hours.
But how? I'm just trying to understand. So you're saying a set amount of working hours as in it makes you want to sleep after a certain amount of time.
So basically I work like this long, right?
How big?
Like this long, but maybe only about this big. And then we just... And then sleep.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
I'll try not
Give me
to.
that spoonful.
Over the bowl, please.
Just,
Yummy. Go for round 2. I'd say we get like a leaf in it. Can we get a leaf?
For you, anything.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, come on, I'm running the camera, bro. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a...
That's a big leaf.
Oh.
A real chef doesn't spill. Oh, I just touched it.
Let me finesse. You might get a little messy when handling this dish. It's just like eating like chicken without any like spoon or knife, you know?
Liquid chicken.
Liquid chicken. Yeah. Word.
Interesting.
Give some money for the camera. Oh, be careful. That's a little close to the top there.
Gravy bang.
I'll put it in the fridge for another day. And you were asking me what I'd call this dish.
I might suggest gravy bang,
Gravy bang?
chicken bang, inner gravy.
I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like I would call this a potted plant with a douse of candy.
And that's the official name.
Yeah, this is like the dish of champions during the 13 colonies or something. I told you it was medicinal. I wasn't lying.
Yeah, it's
Now, so I feel like you only get so much flavor, right, with the spoon. So for our last run, we're just gonna go straight for the bowl. Scrumptious. I'd give that
Are you feeling alright?
I'd give that like a
How big?
like a 12 out of 15 lemon jacks. Like that's kind of what we're going for on this one. It wasn't like the best one I've ever created, but it's got to be on that like top tier. Would recommend to make in your own home. All right. Any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll be sure to answer them. I wouldn't recommend any substitutes for this meal. You really got to make it on the money, or it's gonna go big small, you know. So, word out.
Thank you. But also,
It wouldn't be as bad, but it's hot. It's just like there's a reason they don't have hot energy drinks. Okay.
Coffee. I guess that's not really what that is.
No. Did you try it?
Vegetarian, but sorry.
Oh, true. My favorite part was me eating the leaf. The leaf was a lot bigger when it came out than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I've tried not to this whole time.
How was everything, guys?
It was good.
Glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Where you going? What was that?